Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today it is time for mono black control, and it's never been more fun because now we have Deadly Cover Up, card that is absolutely amazing so far. Man, I love this card more than you can ever imagine. And the idea for the deck, you see a lot of one-offs because we are a tutor control. With case of the Stash Skeleton, we can create a creature, and when we get rid of it, we solve the case. And for 2 mana, we can sacrifice this and basically tutor any single card from our deck, which is basically a demonic tutor, which, as we know, is extremely powerful card. We also have Diabolic Intent, so when we make a skeleton, your opponent won't try to kill it because then you get all the value. So we can just sacrifice it, tutor the card, and then on the next turn tutor another card. This is the reason why we have so many different answers, and you will, man, 1 Bridge the Multiverse is the same as 5 Bridge the Multiverse, and we can always tell our answer to the situation. And we also have Besiege the Mirror, and Bergen is amazing with skeleton because it's a token, so we can not only get rid of the skeleton and solve the case, enabling you tutor for the next turn, but also instantly get some value. This is one of the reasons we have so many 4 and 3 drops. We also play Path of Peril because it's cheaper, and it can be tutored by Besiege the Mirror. It also can be a full sweeper thanks to Celestus, even though we don't play white mana except Mirex for 1 turn. And man, if you like mono black control, this will be pretty amazing. We will talk about crafting, so watch the video until the end with the outro, then we talk about the new cards, and yeah. And the games today were really varied, so I recommend watching all of the games just because everyone showcased different part of the strategy for this deck, and it was pretty epic. So enjoy, I won't spoil anything more. Oh, and as always with this set, I kinda forgot to mention, if you like the video, if you think that we are making good content, do subscribe, do like, it really helps, and guys, it shows in last videos, like, you have been liking like crazy, and thank you for this, and it really helped. So yeah, you are absolutely amazing. Let's go into gameplay. Alright, opponent goes first. We have interesting answers, and I was just thinking, man, I love this card so much. Even when I play again against control somehow. But it still hits, man. The fact that this is a sweeper that also hits a little bit of control, that's huge. I like the fact that they're like new sweepers also have like other modes. And I mean, we cut it down. Like, I could go Liliana, but I think they have something. And they have. I should, okay, if I expected Fading Hope, I should do it main phase, which normally is a mistake, but here it would actually really help. And we are going Celestus because that makes us play Sorin or potentially Deadly Cover Up on the next turn. We don't really need it, we can also Path of Peril at some point, so I probably use this as a first sweeper, and then late game this becomes another full sweeper. Thanks to Celestus, that's one of the reasons we play it. Man, this deck keeps killing my Celestus today, like every single turn. And this is an artifact creature. Fortunately, I'm really good at magic, so I draw this. To be fair, I can just use Liliana, right? It's actually perfect target for her. An artifact, so go for the throw doesn't hit it. Very huge, expensive, so they cannot protect it because they are tapped. And yeah, I still get Liliana. So really, really good so far, and we can sweep the board fully. They don't have Rot Priest. If they tap fully, that would be perfect. Alright, so do we kill... No, we just Path of Peril everything. Man, we are so winning this game, it's not even close. And I think I need to plus Liliana, just because then I get removal. Oh, I wanted to go for the throat, but if they have protection spells, I need go for the throat to kill this. Besiege the Mirror is insanely good card. Alright, worst case we tutor for another sweeper or something. Fading Hope. Huh. I think at least one of the creatures dies, but yeah, go for the throat would get the second one, so they probably protect the duelist. I hope it's Fading Hope and not like phase out. Lately I didn't see phase out effects, never mind. Alright, but that's everything, and we didn't discard sweeper because of it. the card in their hand is purely random.
Do not touch
Like
me
they
again.
don't have any strategy planned at this
I know when
at
I'm
this
not
moment.
wanted.
Man, I like those cards. I'm not cycling anything. Oh boy. Let's go for evidence, cause why not? What? Oh, there's the evidence, alright. I thought, why do you want me to extract my own cards from the thing? Did he draw something? No, man, no way. No way. Don't. I know you want, but don't. Just wait, get extracted, and sweep the board and say, good game. That's my plan for you. If you could comply, it would be extremely appreciated. Please don't save it. Come on, man. Maybe he's just trying to find interaction, but it's really... He just drew a protection spell. Alright. Alright. So what do we want to extract? I don't mind the Sentry. I kinda mind the March, I think. Let's go for March. It's a good late game card. They might play one, I don't care. Well, they play more. They play more. If you want to copy the deck, here you go. This is fun part about the card as well. Okay, 2 decks in one video, just for you. Alright, so no matches. It's not a big deal, but if we already have it, why wouldn't we you know, use it? And I think then we play Sheoldred and force them to draw something they don't really have, removal. I mean, they're really good at drawing cards. Rod Priest is their best card, the one that enables this deck. I decline, I like my hand. I can still kill this. I can absolutely kill all of this. But we can play Sheoldred first. Because then the damage starts. So we can besiege the Mire on Celestus and go for Path of Prayer and clear the board. And I don't think he can attack right now. Yep, and that's it, and we won. No. Our cards are really good. This is also pretty good. Oh man. This is what I was thinking when I was making this deck. Look at this stuff. Berghain, Skeleton, we will solve the case immediately, and we will cast the Path of Peril. Absolutely easy. Sweeper on top of a tutor. This is exactly what we tried to do with this deck, and I'm so happy it turned out to, you know, work like intended. And we solved the case, so on the next turn we can take any single card from our deck for 2 mana. This is insane, man. And he can draw whatever he wants. It won't be good enough. Yeah, he just checked the case of Skeleton and thought, I have no chance. And he was right. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. This one was super fun. And we're ranking up very nicely. Alright, we're going first. It can be absolutely amazing draw, but we need to cast Arena on curve. That's the huge condition. And it seems that, man, I'll be honest, everyone seems to be playing aggro. Like, everyone. But this can be good. Alright. Kumano is super annoying because we cannot target it. But this is a very good hit. So we got a small edge by our pure skill of drawing cut down. Or sorry, go for the throat. So, well man, this will be rough, but I think it has to be done. And with Black March, I mean, extra cards means extra tempo. That's one of the reasons we have those. If we ever go to 5, we can go for the end for a cheap price. But you know, we'll see. This is not bad, right? So we can march and cut down on Arena. Or march on Arena and cut down. I kinda like it, man. We need to really preserve our life total. And we need to be careful about it. He doesn't go for celebration. So if we cut it down, they can buff it. I think that's what we do. And we save the cut down for interaction. If they pump this, it will be for toughness, it still dies. If they pump this, we cut it down. And now, this is so suspicious, like, come on. Why did this guy leave 1 mana? Do we really go for it, man? It's so obvious by now, but I kinda have to think about it. Oh my god, this will be so bad. This will be so bad, man. Alright, we'll go this way. And let's see. I took extra 2 damage, but now if they cast Monstrous Rage, they barely get any value. And we have clear board, and we are drawing more cards than him. Alright. Alright. I think it might be too early for show. They have open mana, man. I will risk it. We're at 13, we have time. Not much, but I think enough to bait 1 removal before we play Sheoldred. Because now they want to kill both of those, and that's a lot of extra damage, so hopefully they will use burn on those. Good, that's the burn. They also didn't get the scry, and we still have the vampire. So they need another burn. And this was something that normally would hit Sheoldred. Now they also cannot attack with Thunder unless, you know, they have some sneaky plays. They definitely seem to have sneaky plays, man. Alright, so I'm pretty sure they have this Monstrous Rage because they behaved like this before, and I can take some extra damage to not give them good plays. Because we have enough life gain to survive, and with extra cards we should be able to hit our lands. See? I cannot play Celestus on this turn. So if they activate the Thunder, what do we go for? Sure, that seems a little bit sketchy yet. This can target land. You know what? If we play Sheoldred, it should be good enough, I think. I hope, man. I hope. Because even if they burn it, they need a lot of mana and they probably cannot activate the Founder. Let's see. Can they burn Sheoldred? This is the main reason this is in the deck, to, you know, just force aggro decks to concede if they don't have perfect answer. I don't even need to block. He might be bluffing. I don't even care at this point. No way, Frenzy! It's always great when there is exact card printed for mono red so they can hit their hard counter. It's great. Oh boy. Oh boy. So how do we do it? We can lifelink quite a lot, so it's not so bad. I think we need to start lifelinking a little bit. So I can Path of Prayer, but then I kill my stuff. I think it's cut down in the end. I think this will be the answer to everything. Hopefully they have. Oh, this card. Oh. Do you want to go to a combat phase? Well, I also would not mind it, but just before, without squeak, you know? They can kill it in response, but this will cost them dearly. And they don't really get super value, so I still think it... Well, let's not search for Sheoldred, alright? Alright, what do they... Alright, this absolutely caught me off guard. Alright. And they had single one squeak. Do we go with it? We can kinda ignore it, right? Because I want to kill the Founder. The Founder will be way bigger problem for us. Because it has better stats and it avoids all the sorcerer speed. And as you can see, Arena is doing work. But man, this is kinda very, very awkward for us. Man, so good we have this vampire. It's doing so much work. And they didn't kill it. They did not kill it. Maybe we should attack and get something good with it. I think that's the play, right? Because they're killing it anyway. To be absolutely honest with you, I don't know what we take. But I think we should take something. This is what the deck does. So our next turn should be really powerful. And I mean, we are tutoring for a Oh, Akrazot is amazing, right? Obliterator is amazing. Obliterator is actually even better. Outrageous. Alright. I think we go for Obliterator. That's why we have one. You can kill it, bro. You can absolutely kill it. But it will cost you a little bit. Let's see what they draw. Hopefully it's not Godric. A land. Man, my life is complete. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. No chicks, right? I learned my lesson, alright? I guess they need 3 creatures anyway. Can I? Perfect. So I think we should be absolutely fine. And with Celestus we'll be able to cycle through day-night cycle and get good cards. You can see that we are playing a whole game with Arena on board since turn 3. And yeah, like against Mono Red, man. And let's draw a card, let's live game. Not the best draw in the world. Okay, this is way better. I don't think we'll get better target than this. And I want to have an empty board. Because that single-handedly might make them concede and we can still cycle one of the cards and live game. So honestly, I think they might concede right now. Even though we have Arena on the board. And you can see that even after all of this, man, we have 2 cards that are super powerful, but if not Arena, we would not have enough fuel to fight them. Which is wild, and it's an aggro deck. But as you can see, you can just play Arena on curve against Mono Red and absolutely dominate them. So that was pretty cool. Alright, our opponent goes first. I think Logic was playing some kind of control deck. I don't remember exactly which one, but Case of Stash Skeleton should be okay against this guy. Oh, I know. I remember. Zultai. Oh boy. Let's see how good at Magic he is. Because it will hurt. Man, every single time I have played against him, he is dropping one with the multiverse on turn 1 into graveyard and founding of the third path on turn 2. Every single time. It's crazy. Man, how do they draw so well? Like, I'm fighting against Mana Screws most of the time. On the draw, usually. Alright, we have Skeleton. But this is not really a control deck, it's like a combo deck mostly. So this probably won't be super strong right now. How do we want to win this? I wonder, they played Jaces. And yeah, I think they play 3 or 4 Jaces in the deck. So they have different wincon than Atraxa. Yep, it's a skeleton, alright? It's cute, it hits face. Here it is. They didn't hit Squirming Emergence, which is insane. Like, so far they never missed. I mean, on turn 3, which is wild. So what do? I think we just play Celestus and pass. Sure. And so they mill few cards. No Squirming Emergence. They really wanted to hit it. You know what? This is an interesting draw. I will go with Liliana. Maybe we can attack their hand fully, so when they miss, I don't want to discard just in case they have something that they want to, I don't know, reanimate. Maybe they have Screaming Emergence in the hand so they don't really lose anything. Not sure, but -2 seems to be a bit easier on the board for us. They want to hit it, but now they cannot cast it. So they didn't hit the founding of the third path, chapter 3. That's a first whiff for them. And that's a huge whiff, because the whole strategy goes around it. Man, they milled 20 cards already. They took the third card, right? This is the card they actually wanted. So it has to be Squirming Emergence or something that searches for it. Most likely Squirming Emergence, I think. Alright, they still draw some extra cards. Good for them. Alright, alright. We are close. Maybe we can robbery them. So we exile the rest of the library because they're milling super hard, but we will see when they stop. Like, we're at 50 cards. We just drew 10 cards this game so far. And he's just burning through everything. This should be Shell, right? I think Sheoldred really shuts them down. We have double Celestus, so easy discard. And maybe they will discard something they wouldn't if they have seen Sheoldred. So let's keep it. Let's keep it. And this creature is super sus. You know what? I really like even the exclamation mark. I love it. I think that's super cool. Anyway, let's attack their face. Discarding Atraxa doesn't really hurt them, but you know, it is what it is. And I think we'll go with Shelly. You know, Skeleton actually dealt quite a lot of damage and it will keep dealing damage. So they don't have as much time as they want. Let's see, if they miss Screaming Emergence this turn, I think we should win this game. If they cast it, it depends on our draws. I mean, we can kill Atraxa with -2 on Liliana, so that's pretty okay. Alright. What will they take? So this is from among cards that were milled, not just full graveyard. Alright. Man, so many reanimation targets. Alright, let's see. I think they should cast it for chapter 1 and play like the, you know, the fairy thing. They usually have it. But we'll see. They are definitely thinking about it. No removal. I didn't check for removal, but I think they don't really play it, right? Milling cards. And they have it. Alright, on the next turn there will be reanimation. 28 cards. Oh boy. Oh boy. No point in doing anything else. We didn't hit removal, so we cannot -2 Atraxa when they get her. It could be multiverse as well, so hard to say. If I go robbery, I will probably hit a land, but probably that's it. So let's go. 8 damage, man. This will be lethal on the next turn, so I think we just need Arena and keep, you know, the stuff going. If we can kill Atraxa, probably we can kill them. Down to 6. Oh boy, this is nerve-wracking. So they went for emergence, right? Yep. I wonder. It might be multiverse because it gives them more cards, but they need the lifelink as well. So yeah, it's still Atraxa because she also draws. She literally does everything, man. Oh, they really went for it. Maybe they have Atraxa in hand then. That would make perfect sense because then they get everything. The suspense. Terror Tide. Alright. Usually, most versions, I thought they don't play it, but okay, okay. That's interesting. And now we can tutor whatever we want, but now we are drawing 2 cards a turn. Did you cast 3 stuff? I think he did. Right, here's the land. Alright, 2 lands, I guess. I think we need to catch him off guard with this. So this will solve, right, at the end of this turn. And I think playing Aklazot will be pretty cool. It's something that, well, it's hard to ignore this card. I think this is our wincon, especially if we can hit 2 in a row. I'm not playing it yet because I'm not sure if I get more. Don't forget they are also using cards from the library because that's how one with the multiverse works, so they will keep playing lands from the top. They will basically draw way more than 1 card a turn, potentially 2 or 3. Maybe even more if they have a good chain. So we just need to survive and exile all of the library. You know, kinda what our opponent is trying to do. Man, they will draw 3 cards. Alright, man, this will be so hard to survive, but if we can... Oh, they're going for me? How many Jaces you have in the hand, bro? Oh boy, that's scary. Well, I guess that's the second Jace, so they might have 2 of them in the hand right now. They also have Screaming Emergence, right? So they can get 1 extra Jace. But it's not 30. It's not 30. But it can be close. Don't forget we can discard one of the cards if this attacks. So maybe we catch them off. Oh yeah, they are thinking about it. Honestly, they should go for Jace. And then they're one Jace from victory. And they should hit it from one with the multiverse. I think that's the winning play. Minus 20. Alright. You know what? Surprisingly, this might help us because we burn extra cards this way. We just need to survive, guys. And if he reanimated Atraxa, I would be so happy. Because he might think that he's losing by damage. And in which case, yes, he went for her. Oh, that's so good. And we can even de-end her if we want. Man, he's drawing even more cards. Alright, alright. Man, we can actually just take the hit. I need to check his library. Okay, this is important stuff. Oh boy. I can go for it, right? There is a card. Oh man, this is so perfect. I cannot believe we will do it. Listen. I will absolutely collect some evidence, my friend. What do we go for? Let's go with this. And whatever. I should probably check how many, robberies I have. Let's go Celestus. And whatever. Let's go this. I already above, right? It's 6. Alright. And now, look at you. Oh my god, this is so evil. I love it. This is exactly mono black stuff. Yep. No Jaces in your deck. You can draw the card. Alright, we have this one. So what do we do next? 12 cards. I honestly am not sure. Right? Because, oh man, what do we go for? We can have any card from our deck. We can go bridge the multiverse, man. They won't see it coming. Easy. Oh, I love it because in first version of the deck, it wasn't here. I added it after testing. So man, even my voice cracks. That's how excited I am. They will definitely draw one card, right? During the whole turn, one card. Oh man, we'll win with Bridge the Multiverse that was tutored. Bro, like play all the cards, feel free. Just a single card from the top of your library? It sounds like a great idea. Oh no, I should not. I should not show that I care about it. Alright. Do you want a single card from your library? They don't see it coming, I think. And we are at 7 already. They took it. Oh man, this will be perfect. Man, I'm way too happy from this, but it's just so good. And the fact that we tutored it with the, Case of Stash Skeleton makes it so much better. And this is why we have only one in the deck, because with all the tutoring, that's enough. And I needed something that was super powerful play, because sometimes I just didn't have, I had all the mana in the world, but I didn't have anything powerful enough, Sure. You like milling, bro? Alright, we'll see. We'll see who mills who. Man, the sweeper was so perfect, wasn't it? Getting rid of the Jace in his hand, right now you wouldn't lose. 15 cards more wouldn't be enough. But he could go for the founding of the third path, and I think... Alright. He's really serious about it, huh? And I think he would double Jace this way. So this sweeper actually won us the game. Wait, what? This sweeper actually won us the game. With the evidence thing. I could also go for this, right? 4-6, no. That would be okay. Hi. I mean, I'm just breaching the multiverse, every day. So, is there something they can do? I don't think so. Sure. Do you have creatures? I mean, I would take Obliterator anyway. And guys, we actually won after he reanimated quite quickly, I think. So, well, that was fun. Guys, I'm not super convinced. We have 0 value, but we need to draw the value. So our early game is solid, so that's why I'm taking the hand. But it's all about those draws later, because at turn 4, 5, 6, I need some powerful plays. So we will see, we'll see. I would guess this will be an aggro player. He mulligans aggressively, so he probably didn't get his 1-drop. But we'll see, maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. Alright, a fellow control mage, absolutely love it. Let's see how controlish this is, because sometimes they play like Esper versions. Well, to be absolutely honest, with this draw, we have literally 1 card in the hand. So our hand is Swamp and Sorin. Wedding announcement. Alright, that gives us some target. Normally I don't do it, but I have Sorin and it's guaranteed to resolve. That means we need to protect him, because this is how we win.
I am vengeance.
It's fine. Every card, we are just taking it.
My secrets? Very well.
It will probably die to get lost or something, but you know. We need to give ourselves some chances, because sometimes, like Sorin won me so many games over, you know, just, yeah, we can play land because it doesn't give priority. But first we need to, as soon as possible, keep drawing cards. Like, Sorin needs to do a lot of work this game. This is good.
My ways are not for the weak.
Man, we are popping off. We need to be careful about our life total, but other than this, it's fine. It's kinda fine. It's too early for the case. Do you want to tap? Don't kill my Sorin. You monster. You absolute monster. You are getting cut down. In response, the vengeance. I think it's a good trade for them. However, if Sorin survives, we don't need Arena as much. And it is Esper, indeed. Well, this might be Edict. Or Voidrant. They should definitely play Voidrant, right? Or just it's not really control so far. Like, it feels like creature deck mostly. Man, I told you. Sorin doing absolute work, just getting us those lands, all the answers. I wish I could exile something. Well, not really, he doesn't have anything. Let's go with this. His board is kinda dumb, Wedding Announcement flip, and if we kill everything... Man, Black Sweeper, this is what we needed in life. It's so good, and the fact that you can kinda hit control with it, thanks to evidence, is insane. Man, just exiling those Jaces and Atraxas. And with a control share, you have 0 problems with killing anything. Please leave my hand, you mean bat. So this will be go for the froze, because otherwise he gets no value. But that means he needs to leave the rest of the cards in our hand. So I'm looking forward to the second play. We could ultimate him and deal 13 damage, but then we lose Sorin, so I honestly don't think it's worth it. Alright, what is the second play? There is no second play, alright. I could also minus 13 this, but it seems silly. So of course I can just try to close the game with Sheoldred and ultimate. If he has removal for sure, that this plan absolutely fizzles and I might lose, so I prefer cards. Cards are pretty good.
Nothing on Innistrad is free.
See? This closed the game way faster than just being aggressive. And I mean, man, I told you, Sorin, another game he has won for me. Alright guys, we'll try to talk through the cards a bit quickly because I'm super tired, I'm sleepy, and it's way later than you think when I'm recording this one. But I want you to have good content, and I really wanted to go through this type of deck. So, first things first, Case of Stash Skeleton. I like the cards so far. You definitely need some way to get rid of the skeleton. They never block it, they never kill it, but worst case you can always use a cut down, and it's okay because 2 cards, like you basically get a different card for this, and cut down is a dead draw in some matchups, so it's fine. But probably the best way is Besiege the Mirror. It's just perfect. It gives you extra solving case for free, and it is treated as a benefit. So those cards together are super great, and for this reason I went with Diabolic Intent. I thought it fits the deck quite well, but this might be something you don't have in your collection, all right? So I think instead you can just go Besiege the Mirror and it should be fine. So you don't need to super craft it. This was just, you know, the direction I went with because I have the card anyway. And with Outrageous Robbery, the card, somehow we never really drew it today. Maybe once. So that's weird because we played 3 of them, but they should be really good. So hard to say. Arena absolutely performed as always. Those cards, you know. Deadly Cover Up, I'll be honest, this is probably my favorite card of the whole set. Like, this will enable so many cool decks that you cannot even imagine. So I'm super excited, and the Evidence 6 is great because the reason you don't play at extraction spells is that they really don't affect the board and they don't affect the, you know, the hand, because they still get the same amount of cards. So it's just the value after like 20-minute game in a way. However, if you get it for free on top of a sweeping of a board, which you want to do anyway, it's really great because you get rid of the best card of your opponent deck, most likely. Jace, Atraxa, or even a single like wincon, even Liliana. Like if they played 1 Liliana, you get rid of all of them. Suddenly your game is so much easier, man, and there's always something that you want to remove from your opponent's library because it's just, you know, free. Fully free. You don't even pay a single mana for it. Enough of this. As always, I keep talking and talking. So I like the deck. I think it's not the super most competitive mono black. I think this is you know, a cool twist, and I personally like it way more than, you know, the classic mono black control, just because you have so many options. It's all about your decisions, and this is something I really always like. However, if you want to be super competitive, maybe you just go without Diabolic Intent, maybe more Besiege the Mirror, maybe more aggressions, but I like the slow style of just grinding my opponent, and this hits exactly the spot. So that's my first, you know, assessment of the deck. I hope you liked it, and yeah, let's end the video here before I start talking even more. Thank you guys for being here. Like, honestly, you are so great. There are so many comments. Sometimes I just cannot respond to all of them, but I promise you, I appreciate every single one of them. So thank you for being here, and thank you for being so cool and sharing excitement for the new set with me, because I honestly think it's a great set. I had so much fun with this, and we are just starting. So hopefully it will be the same for you, and thank you guys. See you tomorrow.